Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gum Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Sam Sarasvati Namaha. Om Klim Krishnaya Govindaya Gopi Janavallabhaya Swaha. Komalam Kujayan Venum Shyamaloyam Kumarakaha Vedavedyam Param Brahma Bhasatam Purato Mama Sachidanandarupaya Vishwotpattyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayam Namaham. Jayati Jagati Mayam Yasya Kaya Dhavaste Vachana Rachanamekam Kevalam Chakalaya Dhruva Padamapiyato Yat Kripato Dhruvoyam Sakala Kushala Patram Brahmaputram Natosmi. Bhagavan in Śrīmad Nārada Bhakti Sutra explained the parābhakti rūpa, tal-lakshana, udaharana, and then gauna bhakti swarupa also. Now comes the next topic known as Bhakti Mahatmya, the greatness of bhakti. You read any Purana, any Shastra, there will be Mahatmya Vistara. Why Mahatmya Vistara is there in any Shastra? Whether it is Jnana, whether it is Yoga, whether it is Karma, whether it is Bhakti. Any Shastra will see this Mahatmya Vistaram. Why? It is not to criticize any other path. You read Vaishnava Purana, Puranams. So Vaishnava Puranas, when we read, we'll see that they are praising Mahavishnu. Okay? And you read, and then it says that when we read that, we will feel that Mahavishnu is the greatest. All other devatas are. And when we read Vaishnava, Saiva Puranas, then we will see that Shiva is the supreme. All other devatas are. And if you read Ganesha Purana, Ganesha is the. No, Shakteya Purana, Shakti, Devi is. Why? Because there is something we should all understand. They are trying to install that Dridha Bhakti in our Ishtadevata. Who will read Vaishnava Purana? Only a person who has love for Vishnu. Who will read Saiva Purana? A person who has naturally inclination for Shiva. So what we should have firm bhakti in our Ishta. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna will say, a girl is married to a family. Now, in olden days, we used to live together like a joint family. So, in that family, there are many people. Husband's father, husband's brother, husband's uncle, husband's... so many people are there. And this girl serves all of them in whatever way they need. And she will have lots of, respect and love for all of them. But her relationship with her husband is something which is very unique. It is not like the others. Like that, all devatas are the expression of the same truth. But we should have firm love and faith in our Ishtadevata. And we should not, that should not create kind of, disrespect for others. Just because I love my husband, It doesn't mean that I, criticize or I hate my husband's other relatives. Like that, when we have, we should develop, this is known as that ahaituki, parama bhakti in our ishta. Like that, we should have that kind of shraddha in our path also. So in Shastra, again and again, we will see this Mahatmya, Vistara. Whether it is Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, Raja Yoga, Swara Yoga, Laya Yoga, they will say, this is the only path. This is the highest path. All other paths are just, this is not to criticize other paths. This is to have that, dridada, firmness, dedication in our path. Okay, so wherever we see the ninda and stuti of one path, is not to do really ninda, it is just to develop that kind of ekagrita, that kind of dedication in our path. Okay, now let us see Bhakti Mahatmyam, the greatness of Bhakti. You have this paper with you, no? Okay, thank you. So, Sātu karma-jñāna-yogebhyo'py adhikatarā. Sātu karma-jñāna-yogebhyo'py adhikatarā. How many paths are there for the Supreme, to reach the Supreme? How many paths are there? They say, as many people, so many paths. We cannot say that only this many paths are there. No? Munde matir bhinna. In each of our head, the mati, our thinking, our understanding is different. So accordingly, paths are also different. But our Rishi says that there are hundreds and thousands of paths. Okay? But we can classify them into 4. What are they? Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Raja Yoga. These 4 are the main. Not main means not that main. We can classify all other yogas, we can put into any of these 4. Like there is Laya Yoga, Nada Yoga, Prana Yogas. So many yogas are there. They all comes under Raja Yoga. Okay, now there is an Advaita Paddhati, Vishishtadvaita Paddhati, Dvaita Paddhati, Shuddhadvaita Paddhati. So many Paddhatis are there. But that also either as a Paddhati, it also comes under Jnana Yoga. Like that there are so many. So, but we can classify them into 4. Now here Acharya says, Sātu. Sa means she. Saka, who is she? Parābhakti. Sa nama na gauna bhakti. Sa parābhakti. What is that parābhakti? Sa tu asmin parama prema rupa. That parama prema rupini bhakti sa. Remember that sutra? Sa means she. Who is she? Parama prema, the supreme love. This supreme love, that parama prema, sa parābhakti tu, indeed. This parābhakti is indeed adhikatarā, is greater or superior or subtler adhikatarā. No, that which gives more results. What? Parābhakti. Not parābhakti. Parābhakti. Sātu adhikatarā. Okay, adhikatarā means superior, greater. So when you turn to superior, superior than what? Karma-jñāna-yogebhyo'py. It is superior, greater than karma yoga, jnana yoga, and raja yoga. Okay? Sātu karma-jñāna-yogebhyo'py adhikatarā. That is greater than karma yoga, bhakti yoga, karma yoga, jnana yoga, and raja yoga. Hey. Objection. Please first listen, know what it is. Then we can raise objections. Okay. Now, so how can you see this? Tell like that. Huh? Pramanam. Where is it said that, no, this is greater than all this? The pramana, see, what is your pramana? Our pramana, our pramana, we are, prasthanatraya is our pramana. Whatever, if it is not said in prasthanatraya, we will not accept. So, in this prasthanatraya, Śrīmad Bhāgavatam comes, of course, that is Shruti Prasthana. Okay. In Shruti Prasthana, in the Bhagavad Gita, 6th chapter. Started? 6th chapter. This says, Bhagavan himself, Chidananda Paramatma, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. That Bhagavan Paramatma Swayam, he says, Tapassibhyodhiko yogi, yo jnanibhyo'py matodhikah, karmibhyascha-adhiko yogi, tasmad yogi bhavarjuna, yoginam-api sarvesham, madgatenantaratmanam, Shraddhavan bhajate yo mam same yuktatamo mataha. Tapassibhyaha, I'm sure you will learn in detail when that portion comes. So a yogi is greater than tapasvi, jnani, karmi, etc. So be a yogi. See? We are very happy now. We are all yogins. There you will see what is yogi means. Yogi means a practitioner. Okay? There are people, okay, anyhow, that Swamiji will tell you. So yogi, be a practitioner. Not only, we go on listening and understanding only, or doing some kind of tapas, or just, gathering informations, or doing this and that. Be a yogi. And says, yoginam-api. There are different kinds of yogis. Among them, madgadena antaratmana. Antaratmana madgadena. Those people who are totally dedicated to me. Now, Shraddhavan. Such people becomes great Shraddha in Bhagavan, in me. Yo mam bhajate, with great dedication. Shraddha. What is Shraddha? Ishvara eva me sharanam. Haris sharanam. Haris sharanam. Haris sharanam. Bhagavan Paramatma, Parameshtinaha, Prathama Jataha. The four who born in the first. Who are they? Their nama itself is so. They only do one japa. What is that japa? Haris sharanam, Haris sharanam, Haris sharanam. So Bhagavan is our sharana. Shraddhavan bhajate. Mama Bhagavaneva sharanam. No other refuge for me in this universe. No, Harisharanam. Shraddhavan yaha shraddhavan mam bhajate. The one who, worship me, one who dedicate their life to me. Te same yuktatamahamata. They are the best. Said like that? Yes. Please check. This is Gita, 6th chapter. So what is your next pramana? Of course, Nyaya Prasthana. Oh, Nyaya Prasthana means Brahma Sutra. In Brahma Sutra, the Pradhama Pada, Pradhama Adhyaya, Tritiya Pada, 2nd Sutra. Okay? See, you should have just like telling like this. Everybody is like said on him. Bhakti is great, Jnanam is great. Like, so, you are telling here, Sātu karma-jñāna-yogebhyo'py. Should have. Brahma Sutras, Pradhama Adhyaya Tritiya Pada Didiya Sutra says, Mukto apasravya vyapadeshat. Says, Muktaha. Even great liberated beings also, they themselves, those Mahamukta Purushas, they dedicate themselves to Paramatma, Bhagavan. Muktaha, mukto apasravya vyapadeshat. In that sutra, when Bhashya comes, will say that even the liberated Atmas, they worship Bhagavan. They dedicate themselves to Bhagavan. In Bhagavatam also it will come. Great Mukta Purushas, they also worship Bhagavan. That is evam. This is the Mahaguna of Sri Hari. So, okay, but so for us, Parama Pramanam is all not all this. This Gita, this, of course it's Pramana only. But Parama Pramana is Upanishad. Oh, Upanishad, very good. Upanishad also. Wherever we talk about, we have heard that Kenopanishad, the entire Kenopanishad, the Didiyam, the second bhaga is Bhakti only. Uma Haimavati appeared and then told them, and then we saw the last Upāsanā everywhere. And also, Upanishad says that, Yasya deve parābhaktihi yadhā deve tatha gurau tasyete kadita hyartha. Yasya deve, this is the same words, parābhaktihi. Upanishad? Yes. Which Upanishad? Sweta. And Upanishad which we studied also. Kaivalya Upanishad. What Kaivalya Upanishad says? Bhakti-jñāna-yogad avaihi. Shraddha Bhakti-jñāna-yogad. Shraddha Bhakti-jñāna-yogad avaihi. Brahma himself. Paramatma, Parameshti, Brahma himself is telling. Anyhow, just want to say that this is not just somewhere. This is Prasthanatrayi also accepted. Not only Puranas. What? Sātu karma-jñāna-yogebhyo'py adhikatarā. Now, what is karma here? Atra karma shabdena dharma uchyate. Here, karma, the word karma means dharma. Not that some karma, sometimes we see in our newspapers, etc., a very great millionaire. Okay, he had many factories and then he is returned. He was a great karma yogin. Just because we run some institutions and we had a lot of money and all that, it doesn't mean because we are just doing some karma, we will not become karma yogi. So karma yoga is dharma yoga. So karma shabdena dharma uchyate. A person who is actually doing dharma. Dharma is very great. So, but dharma is also only a path. We'll see that next sutra it will say. Then comes jnana. How can you say that bhakti is shrestha? Haven't you heard the Mahatmya of Śrīmad Bhāgavatam? Kuch to sunadha. I've heard something. There what it was said, bhakti is the mata and jnana and vairagya are the sons. But what do you mean by this jnanam? Because how can jnana be... See, please don't think that this is inferior, superior or anything, okay? Here jnana doesn't mean anubhuti. Here jnana means informations. So atra jnana shabda, by here jnana shabda doesn't indicate that parajnana. Here jnana means what? Which all of us now are very equipped with. Every kind of information about, jiva, what is jiva, what is maya, what is mithya, what is brahma, what is this, what is that. Oh, Swamiji, give us a chance. We will tell you what. So that's very good. That's not bad. That's very good. But bhakti is greater than informations. That's all. That's all. Okay? Jnana doesn't mean jnana nishtha or, okay? So, dvevidye vedidavye paracha paracheti. So, in that if you read what is aparavidya, there, Bhagavan, the 7th chapter of Chandogya, Sri Narada says everything. Rugvedo, Yajurvedo, Samaveda, Adharvaha, Shiksha, Kalpa, Vyakarana, Nirukta. Everything is what? It's all apparently. So, mantravidevahamasmi, na atmavid. I know all these mantras. All know Rugveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda. When you say all the, not like us, he is Swayam Rishi. So he knows the Samhita also, Brahmana also, Aranyaka also, Upanishad also. All 4 Vedas, everything. So, but mantra videvahamasmi. That is the jnanam here. Informations are there. Na atmavit. So, see, whenever we read such as, we should not go and fight. We should try to understand what is Rishi is trying to communicate. So, satu karma-jñāna. Next is yoga. What is yoga? Yoga is not just asanas. Yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhaya. This is Ashtanga Yoga. So, here, Ashtanga Yoga dapi adhikatarā bhakti. Why? We'll see in the next sutra. Okay? So, now, so we have seen the, our prasthanatraya. But, in the path of bhakti, Puranam, especially Bhagavata Purana, is also a pramana. Bhagavata Purana is also a pramana. So, see, what is pramana? That our acharyas decide, okay? So, if you read the Bhakti schools of Vedanta, that is, Vishishtadvaita, Dvaitadi, for them, Puranam is also pramanam. So there also, Uddhava asks Bhagavan, Ekadasha Skanda, there Uddhava asks Bhagavan, "Oh Bhagavan, see, there are many paths shown by the great rishis. Okay, but if among all that, which is the best? There are different paths shown by the great rishis. Among all those paths, which is the best?" Bhagavan smiles at at Uddhava and says, "Na sadhayati mam yogo, na sankhya dharma Uddhava, na swadhyayas tapastyago, yatha bhaktim amorjita." There, Ekadasha skanda, 11th skanda of Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, there Bhagavan himself is telling to Uddhava, says, "Hey Uddhava, yogaha sangyam dharma means karma. Hey Uddhava, na swadhyayaha, just to see, Bhagavan is not telling jnanam, swadhyayaha, he studied. Okay, tapaha, great tapas is done, tyagaha, given up something. That all will not take a person to me like bhakti, urjita bhakti. That bhakti is also not some kind of, what you call, just showing, not the gauni bhakti. Urjita parābhakti. As parābhakti can take a sadhaka to me, so no other path can take a sadhaka to me. Bhaktyāhamekaya grāhyah saddhayatma priyasatam bhakti punāti mannishta svapākānapi sambhavāt. Says, aham ekaya bhaktya grahya. I can be realized, I can be experienced through ekaya bhaktya. Eka bhakti, parābhakti. How? Bhakti punati mannishta. Says, why are you telling like this? This is greater than karma yoga, jnana yoga, raja yoga, because for all other paths, there are adhikaris. If a person is actually wanted to walk the path of jnana yoga, Acharya very clearly says in the Prathama Sutra itself, atha nama sadhana chatushtaya sampatyanandaram brahma jñāsa kartavya. Sadhana chatushtaya is a must. Very clearly Bhagavan says. No? But, and also karma yoga, raja yoga. For all that, lots of prerequisites are needed. Adhikaritvam is there. To enter into these paths, you need a lot of, adhikaritvam. But in this bhakti, Bhagavan says, svapākānapi sambhavāt. Striyo vaishyaha tatha shudraha tepi yanti param gatim. Through this path of bhakti, a person who is fallen, even he can gain Paramatma. So, that is the greatness of this path. Rutuvaya penninum, irappavanum, dahakanum, patitannum, agniyajanam chaita bhusuranum. Ida urunalum arudattatalla. This path, Rutuvaya penninum, woman who is in the Ashuddhi period, Irappavanum, a person who is begging. Dahakanum, a person who is a chandala. Patitannum, he has done adharma in his life. Because of that, he has fallen. Agniyajanam chaita bhusuranum, a brahmana who has done the agnihotra adi karma, means such a For everyone, whether a person is uttamadhikari, madhyamadhikari, adhamadhikari, nadhikari, anadhikari. But this path is not prohibited for anyone. Bhakti punati man nishthaha shapakanapi sambhavat. This bhakti can purify anyone. Dharmas satyādayopetāh vidyāvā tapasāñvitaah madbhaktyāpedamatmanam na samyak prapunātihi. Also they say, a person may be doing a lot of dharma, a lot of karma yoga, or has learned all the scriptures, everything. And he is doing a lot of tapas, everything is done. But without bhakti, none of this can give the supreme result. That's why in bhakti also, Shraddha is very, very, very important. Bhavani Shankaro Vandhe Shraddha Vishwasarupino Yabhyam vina na pasyanti siddhaha swantastamishwaram. So antastamishwaram, Bhagavan is there in our antakarana. Not antakarana, inside, as our sakshi kutastha chaitanya is there in everyone. But siddhaha, great a person, great sadhakas can only realize this Paramatma only with Shraddha. Shraddha is bhakti. Shraddha is only another name of bhakti. So, that's why it said, Sātu karma-jñāna-yogebhyo'py adhikatarā. So, this karma yoga, dharma yoga, what is that? Nishkama karma anushtanam. When nishkama karma, when a person is practicing this nishkama karma, that will give him antakarana shuddhi. Through the antakarana shuddhi, when he learns, then what he learns? Tatpada jnanam. The tatpada jnana. What is this tatpada jnana? We always hear, tatpadam brahma, whatever tat. So that's why in any of this place they are not using any word. Even in the Upanishad also, tat tvamasi only said, not brahma tvamasi, etc. Because the moment you use a word, there will be a lot of confusion. Now, what is this tatpada vartanam? Says, tatpadarte tadakara swarupena vartanam bhakti. What is parābhakti swarupa? Parābhakti swarupa is not any action or any thinking or what is that? Says, what is parābhakti? Tatpadarte. Tatpadasya arte tadakarena vartanam parābhakti. Parābhakti is actually not different from jnananubhuti kaivalya moksha, because that is it. Tatpadarte, in that true nature of tat, tadakarena vartanam, to be in that state of tatpada. That is bhakti. That bhakti. That's why you hear Sātu nama parābhaktistu karma-jñāna-yogebhyo'py adhikatarā. Oh, why? Says, okay, you said that this is greater than all other. That's why Bhagavan also says, moksha sadhana samagriyam bhaktireva gadiyasi. Very clearly. What is that bhakti? Swaswarupanusandhanam. So, this Swaswarupanusandhanam is the parābhakti. You cannot say even like that. Anyhow. So, let us see why. Now, when you, Narada, Bhagavan said that this is greater than all other paths. Why? Why are you telling like that? Because phala-rūpatvāt. Phala-rūpatvāt. Phala-rūpatvāt sa karma-jñāna-yogebhyo'py adhikatarā. Panjami. Hetuvarte Panjami. Hetvartham. Why you are telling that this is karma-jñāna-yogebhyo'py adhikatarā? Because phala-rūpatvāt. This bhakti is phala-rūpa. Now, what is the meaning? Phala-rūpatvāt means this bhakti is the nature of the result of all other yogas. Karma yoga, jnana yoga, raja yoga, all these are paths. Again, when we say jnana yoga is not jnana anubhuti, only shravana manana nididhyasana. Okay? So all these are paths. And what is the result? The result is bhakti. Yes. We are not talking about again going to temple and some doing this or that and putting, all this not. What is that bhakti? That bhakti is tatpadarte tadakara swarupena vartanam. Okay, again. That is parama prema. That bhakti is phala-rūpatvāt. That is this parābhakti is the nature of result of the all other yogas. Because paramam shashvatam phalam. This is the parama phala. This is the supreme result. This is the shashvatam phalam. So adhikatarā. Because of this, bhakti is greater, superior than all other yogas. Lots of discussions are there. So actually, what you mean by this phala-rūpatvāt? Phala-rūpatvāt means rasasvarūpat. Phala-rūpa means what? Of course, what is the paramam phalam? What is the supreme result? What is the supreme result? The supreme result is rasam. Rasaha. Rasa is the supreme result. What is this rasaha? Raso vai saha. Rasa gumhyevayam labdhva nandi bhavati. Raso vai saha. Saha raso vai. He is indeed rasaha. What is rasa? Not kurumalaga rasam or takali rasam, etc. Saha. Who? Sachidananda Paramatma. Rasa is Paramatma. So what is this sutra of this? Phala-rūpatvāt means rasasvarūpatvāt. What is that rasa? That rasa means what? Rasa means ananda-rūpatvāt. See, please, bhakti is not a sukha sadhanam. Bhakti is not a here. Parābhakti is not a mukti sadhanam. Sadhana means an instrument for mukti. Then parābhakti is swarupam. See, one is a path. Bhakti is not sukha ananda sadhanam, parantu sukha swarupam. Ananda swarupam. Rasa swarupam. And what is that rasa? That rasa is Paramatma. So what is bhakti? Bhakti is Paramatma. So bhakti is greater than all other paths. Now, here phala-rūpatvāt, here phala-nama, not like a result, If this is a result of something, then what happens? That becomes anityam, that's become karyam. See, I am doing something and then a result comes up. So if it is it's a karya, something which is created, it cannot be nityam. So that's why here says, phala-rūpatvāt nama, it's not that a phalam, but this is the nature. Na sukha sadhanam, sukha swarupam, ananda rupam. The Shastra says, this very beautiful one verse, says, you see, this bhakti, many times we think that bhakti is only a means for liberation, okay? Now in Bhakti Shastra, they do not approve this. Gauna bhakti is yes, but parābhakti is not a means for really. Parābhakti is the result. So how can you say that? Oh, there's a beautiful verse. It says, Romanjena chamatkrita tanuriyam bhaktya mano nanditam premasruni cha bhushayandi vadanam kandham giro gadgadaha nasmakam kshanamatrampyavasara krishnarchanam kuruvatam muktirdvari chaturvidhapi kimeyam dasyaya lolayate muktirdvari chaturvidhapi kimeyam dasyana lelayate. See, door, somebody standing. Who are they? Very beautiful people. Who are they? Mukti. What kind of mukti? Muktihi dwari, on the dwara, chaturvidha muktihi. What is the chaturvidha mukti? What is chaturvidha mukti? Salokya, samipya, sarupya, sayujya. Chaturvidha muktihi na lolayate. It's not at all attracting us. Why? Because romanjena chamatkrita tanuriyam. See, our heart is filled with so much of prema for Bhagavan. So, the entire body, there is romancha. Because of rasaswadat. No, because we are experiencing that rasa. Now, because of that romancha is there in the sharira. And the heart is as though is breaking with so much of joy. Because of the prema for Paramatma, our heart is filled. Premasruni cha bhushayanti vadanam. No, because of that Parama prema, the tears are flowing from our eyes. Kandham gado hiro gadgada. Able to speak. Because of, prema is choking us. Nasmakam kshanamatrapyavasara krishnarchanam kurvatam. We are always through our word and deed and with mind. The mind is always thinking about Bhagavan. The walk is always Bhagavad Vani. We are doing the Shrusha of Bhagavan always. Each and every moment, we are as though we have become one with that Anandambudhi. Now somebody is telling, come, we'll give you mukti. Mind is not at all attractive. Because this bhakti is not, we are already experiencing that rasa. Now, it's not that through bhakti now you need any other, something else. Because bhakti is mukti. Bhakti, the parābhakti is Because this, what is mukti means? What do you mean by mukti? Mukti means release. That's the meaning. Muche. We studied, no? Muche munj munchati. That's the dhatu. Muche means to release. To get released from. So what is mukti? That which releases us from what? From ajnana. From all wrong notions. From the samsara. Hey! I am not at all attached with anything. There is no more relation, no more attractions, no more. There is not a dvitiya vritti. My aham is already gone. Only he is there. Now what mukti? Again, we are not talking about guna bhakti, we are talking about parābhakti, which is that to be in that true nature, to experience that parābhakti, that paratma, that is bhakti. Yes. Idam hi pumsastapasasrutasya va sishtasya sūktasya cha buddhi dattayoho adichyudortaka vibhirnirupito yaduttama shloka gunanuvarnanam. Says, in this world, Narada says, all that other things, whether you are doing yoga, path, or karma pada, or jnana pada, that's all good. But what is the culmination of all this? The culmination of all this is uttama shloka gunanuvarnanam. To experience that Supreme Bhagavan as and that is parābhakti. Bhukti mukti sprihāyavat pishachi hridi vartate tavat bhakti sukhasyatra kathamabhyudayo bhavet. See, when your heart, if there is any ashrayatvam, if your mind want to gain something, whether our mind wants to gain bhukti or mukti, see, the moment the mind is thinking that I want to gain mukti means what? There is dvitiyatvam. Now I am baddhaha, I want to become muktaha. Now there is something to be achieved. Now, because, why that thought is there? Because dvitiyatva. Okay, now here says, as long as we have this, see what is bhakti is, paramarupa. The paramarupa of bhakti is what that? That is, nothing, we need nothing from Bhagavan. And even bhakti, even mukti, even bhukti, nothing is. No agraha. Because there is no, why there is no agraha? Because there is no jiva buddhi. As long as jiva buddhi is there, so long, whether it is bhoga icha or moksha icha is there, as long as jiva buddhi is there. When that parama prema comes to us, there is no more jiva. There is no more I. Only he is there. Because he is full. Our heart is filled with him. There is no space for anyone else. Hridaya is sampurnadaya. Ramakrishna says, suppose, there is, you go to the shop and you want to purchase a mango. And the shopkeeper says that this is 15 rupees. So you tell, I have only 14 rupees 50 paise. Give me. You have to give 15 rupees. No, you have to give the full price. Like that is Bhagavan. ये भी कुछ करेंगे, वो भी कुछ करेंगे, और उसके साथ तो भगवान का भी भजन करेंगे. That's very good. But if you want to see what the discussion is going on here is not that. The discussion of this is that parābhakti where there is no more I. To have that anubhava, we have to give a big price. What is that big price? Aham. 100% aham. Unless we can dedicate this 100% aham, even this parābhakti is not possible. So, this parābhakti is phala-rūpatvāt. This parābhakti is ananda-rūpa. The moment that feeling that I am different, ahamasmi, that aham buddhi is gone, then what alone is there? Nandadi, nandatyeva. Yogaradova, bhogaradova. Yasya brahmani ramate chittam. Nandadi. That yasya brahmani ramanam. That is bhakti. That is this Ananda Rupa. Because this is Ananda Rupa, this is greater than the paths. Because this is the result. The result is always greater than the paths. Now, why this is again, Narada explains in the next sutra, gives more clarity. Why this is so? That we'll see in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Bole Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki, Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj ki. Om Har Har Namah Parvati Padaye Har Har Mahadeva. Sarvatra Govinda Nama Sankirtanam Govinda Govinda.